Hi. Haley and I last night when we went and got beers, we were talking about the way things are now. I've been doing this YouTube stuff for 4 years. A little over 4 years. And honestly, we've used it very successfully. We've met a lot of people, we've done a lot of things, and it's all been such a blessing. But the thing is, now I feel like, and it's very cliche to say this because everybody says if they started now on YouTube or tried to do something else, that it would be just about impossible to do. My answer to that is probably yes. Let's go back. So what sparked this was I haven't posted a picture to Instagram in over a month. At surface level, it's like, dude, are you really talking about this? Because who freaking cares? And that's the way that I see it. And for me, what's gotten me to this level is now everything as far as Instagram, Facebook, I don't know if Twitter is yet, YouTube, it's all algorithm based. Everything is a freaking algorithm. The days are gone where you put up a video and then it's just because you put it up most recently and most people know you post around that time or whatever. And it's crazy because it's like, it's impossible to keep up with. It's such like a nasty thing to where they reward the people who are on their app the most, or they reward the people who are doing like stories constantly or uploading the most videos. So it's like pretty much if you want to make quality stuff, you're gonna get buried. It's like, it's impossible to keep up with without an actual team. And I'm not gonna lie, that part sucks. When you work so hard on a project and you have like expectations for it and they don't hit those expectations, it's tough. I would absolutely be lying if I said that stuff doesn't matter, I just wanna make a great product. I do wanna make a great product, but at the same time, it's nice to have people appreciate it for what it's worth and like the hard work that goes into it. And it's just, the time's changing. It's like, it rewards the people who are just constantly always on their phones and not like actually having real interactions with people, and it's kind of sad. It really is. It used to be a place where everybody was sort of equal, but I guess that's the same thing with any market, right? It's adapt or die. I was just thinking about this just from talking with people about like starting channels or like getting started on things. It's like, it really is, it's an uphill battle. I mean, we've been doing it for 4 years and I mean, we know people who, it's still an uphill battle. But I will say with everything, it just takes time and it takes grinding. When I started this, I was so overwhelmed because I was like, there's no way I could actually make anything off of this. So I kind of just threw crap against the wall and see what stuck, and now we do what we do. I guess what I'm saying is take all of your extra time to doing what you love, and then you can turn that into an actual job. Does it take a lot of luck? Most definitely. And then once you figure out how to do something one way, something changes and it's completely off. It's so frustrating. I never really try to talk about what's going on in the YouTube sphere too much, but like with the AdSense, the adpocalypse and stuff like that, and people like getting their videos demonetized and stuff like that. I don't, personally, what we've done is I think it's kind of stupid to put all your eggs in one basket. So like if your main revenue is coming from one source, that's not smart. That doesn't go for YouTube. That goes with investing. That goes with anything money related. You want to be very diversified. The way that I like to describe it is this. Believe it or not, it's a Disney quote. It's not a quote, it's how they run their business. Disney as a company has like a bunch of different entities underneath of the Disney name. It has like the movies, and then it has ABC, and then it has the theme parks, and there's just a bunch of different like subcategories under the Disney name. So that way, they're all sort of like partitioned into their own like companies. I don't know the words here. I don't know the correct verbiage. They're all basically partitioned into these little companies. So if one of them ever like fails hard or goes down, it doesn't drag the other companies down with it. And that's how I think like YouTube or anything should be ran. It should be, you should never be like reliant on one thing, especially if you're gonna be working for yourself. That's a little pro tip. Why, when all this stuff happened and everybody's freaking out about their ads and they're not getting paid for the videos that they make, we're not getting millions of views or anything, and really doesn't even affect you until you're actually getting millions of views for things. But as someone who would be starting out, use it as a platform to do other things. Use it as like a, sort of just a portfolio. Another thing, man, I've taken myself so freaking serious. It's been aggravating. I've had this internal struggle since day one about this, and it's like, just like what I'm saying is basically like these new algorithms and stuff, it just is like burying me even deeper, and it's like, it's really pushed me away. I mean, I've made like 2 videos in the last month. That's terrible. That's so bad. So I'm just trying to pull out the camera and actually like film stuff now. like this. This is a rant, sorry. I need to let all this stuff out. That's just my 2 cents on it. I know it's not really elaborate, it's pretty vague, but I never talk about it, and it's just always up here. So no matter what, if you wanna do YouTube, if you wanna do anything, become a dietitian, you can do it. Just don't take no for an answer. I really don't mean for this to come off as ranty or like just bitter at the system. I think it's great. I think there's probably a reason for the algorithms, and if it's working for you, then that's awesome. The part that bothers me is the fact of how selfish it makes everybody. Everybody on the platform, so selfish, with a few exceptions. It doesn't encourage people to like think of anyone other than just having a camera on them at all times, doing things at the expense of other people to benefit themselves. I think that is the most messed up thing, and that's like the thing that's drove me the way the most. And I just, that's where like all of this is coming from. It's like the core is that, and it bothers me because it pretty much, what it does is it celebrates those people who do those things, and it encourages that sort of behavior with people who are younger. And it's like, it's so messed up, and it's just kind of like a nasty suckhole, and it gives everyone on the platform a bad name. And honestly, even when you're just walking down the street and you see somebody with a camera, you associate that person with that sort of lifestyle. Part of the reason why I really love doing the photo challenge that we're doing on my other channel is because it's just like I said, it's getting back to the roots, getting to see people who are making like really great stuff and are just seem like genuinely good people, just like trying to do cool things, like take good pictures, and like that's it. No drama, no bullshit. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We haven't really ever we don't go out for beers too often.
Not really.
Because you're not really too big of a beer. Well, that's not beer.
It's pee-pee.
And when you speak, angels sing from above.